Hey everyone, I'm so excited to introduce you to the highest converting offer we chose to align with here at the Freedom Era. There are so many ways to create income online, and we have trialed and tested many businesses and offers before. We all desire the same things in life, to be happy, healthy, and wealthy. And so we have found a company with products that fit everything we are looking for in terms of these three outcomes. You would remember in Pillar 1 of what we stand for here at the Freedom Era, we spoke about having an irresistible offer that people actually want, need, and love, and something that is high converting, high profit, high impact. We chose to align with the company with a global mission and vision called Enagic. We have chosen this company and products for many reasons. In this video, I'm going to break down the Enagic products, business model, and compensation plan. This business has completely transformed thousands of lives around the world, providing everyday people the ability to experience true abundance in all areas of their life. Thanks to this business, we're able to travel the world frequently, work from wherever we are, invest in passion projects, free up our time, build a global tribe, give back generously, all while promoting a product that contributes positively to people's health and the environment. This opportunity has changed so many people's lives, and I am eternally grateful for this company. Enagic is the Kangen Water machine company. They're a leading company in global health and are over 45 years old. That in itself shows its credibility and sustainability. Whenever looking for a company to partner with, it's best to ensure they have been around for a long time, and as many companies fail in their first few years. Enagic has a long-lasting reputation and it's not going anywhere. Have you heard the saying, people aren't sick, they are just simply dehydrated? Well, we leverage the best quality hydrating drinking water that creates acidic water and alkalized water, and it supports you to have a completely toxic-free household. 9.5 is the best drinking water for your health. Acidic water replaces cleaning chemicals and hand sanitizer, and the strong alkalis helps to get rid of herbicides and pesticides and toxic chemicals from your fruits and vegetables. Tens of millions of people are exposed to unsafe drinking water each year. Just our tap water alone has many chemicals and chlorine that is causing harm in our bodies. Many studies show that chlorine water has higher incidences of bladder, rectal, and breast cancers, as well as with asthma, eczema, heart disease, and higher miscarriage and birth defects. There is also growing evidence that drinking chlorinated water may be damaging our body's 100 trillion or so bacteria, which together make up the microbiome, which is vital for our digestive health. Despite all the dangers and uncertainties of tap water, one thing is very clear: we all need water. Water is absolutely fundamental for us to thrive. Every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to function properly. Water delivers oxygen to your body, nourishes your cells, aids in flushing out toxins, aids in a healthy digestive system, breaks down your food for nutrition, and protects your vital organs from any damage. People are waking up and realizing the effects tap water is having on our bodies, and so they turn to bottled water. But bottled water has been sitting often for months in plastic containers. It costs an average of 2,000 times more than tap water, and it's something of an environmental disaster because of single-use plastics. By you supporting companies that unethically collect water from the planet and ship it in plastic packaging from all corners of the globe, we're personally contributing to the plastic epidemic. What we do know is more and more people are becoming interested and educated on health and well-being through diet and our food. We're taking the best supplements, we're spending thousands of dollars each year on organic groceries, retreats, fresh juices, and smoothies, but we're not focusing nearly enough consideration on our drinking water, which makes up over 70% of the human body. As many experts say, hydration and water quality is actually the most important thing. Everyone drinks water and needs water, and everyone wants to know what it takes to make them healthy and vibrant for the long term. The solution? Kangen Water. For over 4 decades, Enagic International has been the leader in manufacturing water ionization systems that transform regular tap water into pure, healthy, electrolyte-reduced, and hydrogen-rich drinking water. Kangen Water machines are the products that the world will realize to be the solution to this global water problem. It's also much cheaper to own a Kangen machine than to constantly be buying water. At the Freedom Era, we know this is our secret mission to raise the frequency of the planet through awakening people's consciousness, through cleansing and detoxifying through this incredible hydration device. Everyone desires more health, happiness, and financial abundance in their life today. So why not take advantage of an opportunity that allows you all three? I mean, we basically drink water every waking hour of every day and for the rest of our lives. So it's something we believe we need to get right to live a rich and vibrant life. This truly is the next kitchen appliance. 0.1% of people out there know about Kangen Water, which means that you can talk to 1,000 people and 999 of them have no idea what Kangen Water is. However, these statistics are quickly changing as the world-renowned doctors, surgeons, health gurus, professional athletes, and even celebrities are quickly investing in their own Kangen Water machines. Everyone you know is going to want this water machine eventually. Kangen Water machines are created and manufactured in Japan, and they're the #1 water ionizer in the world, with over 1 million machines sold to date and growing rapidly every day. Enagic is a member of the Direct Sales Association and has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Enagic has their own patented compensation plan. Kangen machines are certified original equipment manufacturers or OEM, which means that Enagic makes everything from each individual water machine to its cardboard packaging. Every single Kangen machine is manufactured in-house and made from start to finish by the same Enagic technician throughout the entire process of manufacturing. Once the machine is completed, it undergoes an in-depth 27-step inspection before it's approved and shipped out to customers around the world. And Enagic has 100% control over the quality of their machines and the manufacturing. Enagic has also been awarded the Gold Seal standard from the Water Quality Association, as well as received multiple ISO awards. ISO is the world's leading management system standard, and it's globally adopted in virtually all industries, and Enagic has been granted multiple certifications by ISO for quality control and environmental management, and Enagic is a global business with over 40 different Enagic offices around the world. When you sign up as a distributor for Enagic, you receive lifelong global distribution rights that allow you to share the machines and earn commissions from that sale anywhere in the world. That's right, anywhere in the world. This means that with your marketing, you can reach people on the other side of the globe and positively impact them with this product and business. One of the best aspects of being an Enagic distributor is that there are no sign-up fees to get started. There are also no monthly qualifications, meaning that you don't have to sell a certain amount of machines each month to maintain your distribution access. There's also no D ranking, which is huge. With Enagic, you never lose your rank in this business, no matter how slowly or how quickly you decide to build your business. With Enagic, you can only go up. There's no licensing required to get started either, which is why we believe Enagic to be such a strong offer on so many levels. All you have to do to become a distributor with Enagic and start earning high-ticket commissions is own your own machine and personally experience the health benefits of the water in your home and your life each and every day. And because Enagic is based on accumulative sales, there's easy, affordable financing options for everyone regardless of where you live in the world. Enagic knows that this product is a necessity for your long-term health and for effective environmentalism. So they're passionate about making their products accessible to as many people as possible. With Enagic, there's 9 ways to earn income, and this company pays daily. You're here watching this video right now for a reason. When it comes to investing in your own time and energy, you always want to position yourself in front of something that almost nobody knows about. Yet the majority will own one in their home and use one day, and Kangen water machines are one of those things. Okay, before we get more into it, are you aware that most of the world's female self-made millionaires come from the direct sales industry? Unlike many other companies in this industry, Enagic is a true direct sales business, and one of the few with a high-ticket product. The powerful part is that you don't just get paid on your direct sales, but you can begin to build a team of other like-minded people wanting to share the magic of Enagic, and because of the structure and compensation plan, you get compensated well on those high-ticket sales too. Enagic's business model is so unique that they've patented their own compensation plan. So no other company in the world has ever used this method of payouts before. It's called the 8-point commission system. I'm going to explain more to you here now. So let's take the K8 for example, Enagic's flagship model, which costs $4,980 in the US or $5,907 in Australia. I know. $5K for a water machine sounds like a decent investment, and I was a little shocked at the numbers at first, but then I quickly learned with finance options you can pay over 12 or 24 months in most cases, then you'll own this machine for over 25 years in your home. You'll save a stack on bottled water, cleaning products, and the benefits for your well-being is basically priceless. And should you choose to take advantage of Enagic's free opportunity to become a distributor, you can earn back that $5,000 in a matter of your first few sales. In the Freedom Era, our whole goal is to support you to make your first high-ticket sales. Also, as I mentioned above, there are financing and payment plan options for everyone. Okay, so every single time a Kangen machine is sold, there are 8 commission points or commissions which are paid out to the distributors. Depending on which machine you sell determines how much each commission payment is worth. So let's take the K8 for example. Each commission check for a K8 is worth 365 Australian dollars or 340 US dollars. Depending on where you are in the business structure determines how many checks you receive. So remember, only 8 points are paid out to distributors for every sale. Let's use Australian dollars as our example. So sometimes you get a payment for $365 and sometimes those payments are for $2,190. It basically just depends on where you fall in the business model. And then I'll go ahead and further explain that. Now let's say you're just getting started by purchasing your K8 machine. When you purchase a machine from Enagic, each product comes with its own unique distributor ID number, which is basically a referral code for others to use when they purchase their own machine through you. Now in your first direct sale, you sell a machine online to a new lead named Sarah, who buys a K8. You get a direct deposit into your bank account for $365. On your second direct sale, you sell a machine to your next digital customer, Ali, and she also buys a K8, which means you get a second direct deposit in the mail for $365. Now that's pretty cool. $730 is still great money. But the problem with that is that it's still linear income, which means you sold the machine and then you got paid. So where's the leverage in this business? Well, not only did you get paid $730, but you also opened up 2 separate 1-point franchise lanes. So let's just say that Ali just loves to drink the water, but Sarah is interested in earning money through the business. Sarah goes out and she sells 5 K8s. So you get a $365 payment 2 times for her first 2 sales, and then a $365 payment 3 times after that for the last 3 sales. Because you were the one who originally sold the machine to Sarah, you also get a $365 payment now 5 times, because Sarah is your 1-point franchise lane. Now in your third direct sale, you sell a machine to a man named George. This time, you get a payment for $730 for that one sale, rather than $365, because essentially you just got promoted. Now you're earning 2 points for every sale in that franchise lane instead of 1. Meanwhile, he loves the water and realizes it can help a lot of people that he knows. So he goes out there and he sells 5 K8 machines in his first month. George will receive $365, $365, $730, $730, and $730 in his bank account. But you are also going to receive 5 payments for $730 each because George is in your 2-point franchise lane, and that's really where the leverage kicks in. Let's say you only ever sell those 3 K8s, 1 to Sarah, 1 to Ali, and 1 to George. But George goes out there and sells 7 machines total in the next few weeks. Now you have 10 group sales, and on your next direct sale, you sell a machine to a friend who wants to empower their life. Now you're able to open up a 3-point franchise lane, and you receive a payment for $1,095 when the next person orders a machine. Although you only sold 4 machines yourself, which we call direct sales, you had a total of 11 group sales because George went out and he sold 7 after you got him started. We call George's sales indirect sales, which means that you don't need to sell the machines yourself. That's why there's so much leverage in Enagic. So after that machine, you get $1,095 now and you sell to Kate. Now Kate, who has a great network and influence online, goes out there and sells 10 K8 machines in her first month, and you receive a deposit for $1,095 10 times in the bank because Kate is in your 3-point franchise lane. And then once again, you get promoted for having reached 20 total group sales, and now you bring in Cameron and he buys a K8 from you as well. You receive $1,460 for that one sale, which is pretty sweet. But the best part is when Cameron goes out there and sells his first 5 machines, Cameron is going to earn 365, 365, 730, 730, and 730 in the bank. Because Cameron is in your 4-point franchise lane, you're going to earn 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, and 1460 5 times in a month. And that's huge potential for anyone wanting to live free. Hence why we align with Enagic, because of the high ticket compensation plan. You don't need a huge volume of sales to make amazing financial results. That's what got me so excited about partnering with Enagic. Clearly, there's so much potential to earn incredible amounts of money here and be able to spend, save, invest, share it in ways that are truly beneficial for myself and my loved ones and our planet. And then yet again, after bringing in Cameron, you get promoted by Enagic for reaching 50 total group sales. So now you're making $1,825 per machine in that franchise leg. And don't forget, there's no deranking in this business ever. So once you hit these ranks, you can't go back. Even if you decide to take a week, a month, or a year off for whatever reason, with Enagic, there's no requirement to qualify every single month by selling a certain amount of products or supplements to people who are willing to go on auto ship. When you reach a total of $300,000 US in sales, which works out to be around 120 group sales in your business, you become a 6A in Enagic and are now earning $2,190 on each machine sold in your 6A franchise lane, which is super abundant. If you wanted to earn $10,000 in 1 month, all you have to do is sell 5 machines in your 6A leg and you'd be good to go. Now I know you may be thinking, how am I going to sell 100 of these water machines? But remember, you don't have to be the one to sell all of them. The ideal goal is to create an empowered team of people who see the vision and want to also get this amazing product into the hands of as many people as possible. Okay, let's break down the point system really quickly, because Enagic only pays out 8 points per sale. So let's just say you sell a machine to your friend Christy, and by supporting her with her online business, she's able to crank it and move up the ranks to 4A. Then Christy sells a machine to her husband, Clint. Christy will get a deposit in the bank for $1,460. Since you're a 6A, you're probably expecting $2,190 payment, but you only receive $1,460. So why is that? Because Christy received 4 checks out of the 8, meaning that there's only 4 checks left over for you. So even though you're a 6-point rank, there are only 4 points left over. And then the person above you who sold you your machine essentially gets cut off, which is exactly why this is different, unique, and fair in its compensation plan. It's not set up where the person at the top makes all the money from the people off the bottom, which is so wonderful. No matter when or where you sign on, you have the opportunity to earn just as much money and then even more money than the person who brought you into this business in the first place. So what happens after you hit 6A? For the rest of your life, you open up nothing but 6-point franchise lanes every single time you make a direct sale. And if a sale is made in your group outside of those 8 points of commission, meaning you would typically be cut off from the commission, Enagic will pay you an educational bonus of $220 per sale for every K8 sale made by your team outside of those 8 points. When you reach 6A in Enagic, you receive a $3,000 title incentive bonus check. But remember, 6A is not the top rank, not even close. The ranks go on and up, and so do the bonuses, and up because Enagic literally puts no cap on the amount of money you're capable of earning in this business. Any financial goal is possible, and when we align with the vision and mission of Enagic and share these amazing products, we get rewarded and are a part of an ever-growing, evolving, and super abundant community. Once you go 6A2, you start receiving monthly and quarterly bonuses, which, let's just say, they're really epic. The truth is, 100% of the population drinks water. What if you could not only invest in your family's health, but also invest in a true global movement that gives you the opportunity to help people, families, and companies all over the world? It's really that simple. All you need to do is start drinking and sharing Kangen Water. People are already buying water anyways. so you might as well present them with an opportunity to have the best drinking water in their own home. Myself and thousands of other Enagic distributors love being able to help people to realize true health, including physical, mental, and financially through the Enagic business model. Hence, why Enagic is the Freedom Era's highest converting offer. We look so forward to having you be a part of the team and can't wait to welcome you into the Enagic part of the Freedom Era family. Make sure to watch the next video where we share Enagic's other amazing products, the trifecta strategy, which many leaders have used to experience the best of Enagic and fast track their results. See you in the next video.